In the Northern Territory, flooding has left supermarket shelves bare, with large parts of the Stuart Highway, the major highway connecting Adelaide to Darwin, underwater. The north of Western Australia has also been affected, with more rain falling in Broome since Sunday than in the whole of last year. Floods have also damaged the vital rail link between Adelaide and Perth and Darwin, leaving trains carrying goods unable to get through. Remote communities in Queensland were cut off over the weekend after rivers flooded in the Gulf of Carpentaria. South Australia is one of the worst affected states. Last Friday, a 14-day major emergency declaration was issued for flooding and storm damage in the north. The South Australian Premier says there's been an extreme rainfall event in Pukajar on the state's remote APY lands with a massive deluge overnight. Port Augusta has also been inundated with more than 50 millimetres of rain last night, causing flash flooding. The RAAF has been deployed to the north of South Australia, delivering essential supplies. Terry Brennan-Kuss is the owner of a kangaroo orphanage in Coober Pedy, more than 800 kilometres northwest of Adelaide. The town has been cut off for over a week now, with its main road flooded. Terry, you're in Coober Pedy and the floods have cut off the town for over a week. How's the last week been and how are you all dealing with things now?
Look, it's been terrible, really. We ran out of fresh food in town last Friday. Fortunately, the authorities allowed a truckload of food to come through the floodwaters. The road's not really bad. It's just a very small area that's affected, 600 metres of road. Don't quite know why they haven't fixed it. It's quite ridiculous, really. And so then we got food in off that truck, which kept us going. And then on Monday, they started airlifting food in at goodness knows what cost to the government, when all they've got to do is go down and fix the road. It's just boggles your mind. It's having a devastating effect on businesses in town and people getting to medical appointments, et cetera, et cetera. There's been a town meeting today. There was a lot of anger at the town meeting, mainly because everybody said, what's wrong? Why isn't the road fixed?
You run a kangaroo orphanage. Has this been impacted at all?
Only with the supply of the milk really is where we've had an issue. Luckily, we got our dry food in before the rain, so we were lucky to get that through. We went down and got a load from down south and brought up, and so that's been fine. I suppose with the no traffic on the road, so there's not no kangaroos getting run over on the road, so that's stopped joeys coming in, so it's had a, I guess in that way, a positive effect for us. So the kangaroos are very happy. They can hop around. There's nothing much out there to run over them and kill the mums, and that's where a lot of our joeys come from.
So Coober Pedy probably doesn't get that many really big rain events, I'm thinking. Are you expecting any more rain?
We've dodged a bit of a bullet for this second lot of rain. It's at north of us. It's been extremely heavy. Ernabella had 100 mil, I believe, in the last 24 hours. Unadada's copped a lashing. There is rain in the flooded area, but we are yet to have a report what effect that's had. I don't think it's been massively heavy, so I don't think it might raise the water level a little bit, but it's dropping at 20 millimetres a day. At that rate, it's 470 mil. It's going to take weeks for that to go, and this is just crazy. I mean, the cost to businesses here in Coober Pedy, there's no tourists coming through, nobody travelling through. They can't. People trapped here that got urgent appointments. There's one poor guy. His wife's having open heart surgery on Friday in Melbourne. He's been trapped here for 8 days and he can't get through. It's just terrible. At the town meeting, he actually had a medical episode. He was that upset. It was shocking.
Well, let's hope it improves for you. Terry Brennan-Kuss, thanks so much for talking to us tonight.
Lovely chatting to you. See ya.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 7:30's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.